Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to give you an overview of the features and functionality within the Simple Manufacturing Sales Order Management module. From the main menu of Simple Manufacturing, you can click on the Sales Order Management. This is going to open up a form which displays all of the orders whose current status is pending or approved and whose balance is greater than zero. These default settings can change, but for right now, this displays those orders. In addition, you can search by a particular sales order. You can also search by a customer. And when you search from a customer, you still have these status and balance filters engaged. If you want to remove those, you can hit all. And in this example, this gives you all of the orders from that particular customer. You can search by a customer's purchase order. You can search by a particular customer contact name. You can also search for particular part number, as well as a customer part number, as well as the specific specifications. And you'll understand more of this as we divulge into the actual order. And then we have a bunch of reports on the right hand side. You can view reports by outstanding sales orders, by due date, by job numbers, by part numbers. You have shipment history, you have top 10 customers. So there's a lot of reports that come with it, and you can always make your own and add them to the list. With that, what we're going to do is we're going to look at one particular order, which is going to be this guy. The note that pops up, we will cover that in a future video, but basically in Simple Manufacturing, there's a note management module. In that module, you can create a note, you can tell the system where you want to display that note, and you can identify the criteria of when that note is to be displayed. For now, we're just going to close it. And with this is all of the features and functionality that's available within an order. Not all of this needs to be used. Whatever you find helpful and value added, you can start using it at any time. But with that, you have basically the customer's purchase order information. You have the customer PO, who the customer is, their bill to, their contact information, so on and so forth. The section over here is your ability to create a note and your ability to link a file to this particular sales order. You can link the file to a particular line item or to the order in general. So this is helpful in perhaps linking the customer's purchase order. You can link emails where the customer has approved a certain condition or an issue. You can also add notes as well. And it's valuable because once this order is opened, all of these files are available here. You double click on the file and the file is open. Moving over to the right hand side is an order status. So as this order progresses through manufacturing, there's a lot of behind the scenes processes that append when certain points of manufacturing are hit. And so this allows you to understand how this order is moving through the manufacturing process. Below that is a list of all sales order changes. So if users should change any area, any field of this sales order, after it is created, it's going to identify the person, when it was changed, the field that was changed, the old value, and the new value. Now, moving on to line items. Unlimited number of line items can be added. The line item details the typical have a line item. You do have the ability to add a customer part number description as rev. You have the ability to enter your own internal part numbers, the quantity ordered, selling prices, and with Simple Manufacturing, for each line item, you have the ability to identify the ship to location. So in the event the customer sends you one purchase order and they've asked you to send the product to two different locations, that can be achieved through having the ship to address being at the line item a level instead of at the header. That eliminates the need to create a second order simply because there is a second ship to address. You can also identify per line item what the carrier will be and how that product is to be shipped. There is a spec tab. This is your ability to identify a particular specification for a particular line item. It's common to have customers include a specific specification that the product must meet, and this is where you'll add the specification per line item. In addition, it's becoming more common where customers are identifying quality clauses either for the entire order or per line item. In Simple, we have the ability to do this per line item basis. So you can add the quality clauses for each line item of the order. You have the ability to add comments per order, and if this is a foreign order or foreign currency, you have the ability to add foreign prices and foreign currency. Moving down to the next section, Simple has the ability per line item to identify a delivery schedule. So perhaps the customer has ordered 20 total pieces, but they want them shipped two different periods. You'll add the two different delivery schedules and their due dates down at the bottom of which quantity they want and when. If you're a job shop and you want to create a work order for every single line item or multiple work orders for a single line item, you'll add it in the bottom section of the order. So in this case, for line item 1, we're granting one work order for 20 pieces, even though the customer wants delivery two different periods. It was determined we're building them all 20 at once. We'll keep them in stockroom until the delivery date is needed. Now, you have one button click to view the order acknowledgement. This is simply a nice formatted view of the information that is contained within the order, and displaying this information to the customer allows them to verify that you have identified the requirements of their purchase order. There is a one click solution to email this order acknowledgement to the customer. You can also click one button to create a contract review for this particular sales order. So, in the event you want functional groups to review and approve these sales orders as they are created, you click this, that creates a contract review. The contract review module in Simple is a process where the different functional groups can review and approve the requirements of this order. You can also send this to a calendar, which sends the due dates and adds them to a corporate calendar if you want. And when the product is shipped, there is a one click button for you to view the profit and loss for each unit shipped. And that's all the options within the order. Like I said, you do not need to use them all. If you are a one person business and you don't have the time to add all of this information, that is fine. You can add whatever minimal pieces of information of the order makes sense for you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this overview. Any questions, comments, please add them below. Thanks everybody for watching this overview of Simple Manufacturing's sales order management module. If you have any questions or comments, please add them below. And if you like this channel, please subscribe so that you can be notified when new how-to videos or overviews are released. Thanks again. Have a great day.